Hello, I'm Johnny and this is Green Herb Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. I'm still celebrating the upcoming release of Mortal Kombat 11. Yeah, that was terrible. Apologies for that. In fact, the game releases tomorrow, Tuesday, April 23rd. I am beyond hyped for Mortal Kombat 11. Man, I cannot wait to play this game. You can probably hear the hype and the tone of my voice. It's insane. Okay, so to celebrate the upcoming release of Mortal Kombat 11, in this video, I will be playing some classic, spelt with a K, Mortal Kombat. So I will be playing Mortal Kombat 1, 2 and 3, yes, the original Mortal Kombat trilogy on Super Nintendo. In the previous video, I was playing Mortal Kombat 1 on the Sega Master System. That was a port, a toned down port of the original release of Mortal Kombat 1. However, in this video, I will be playing the actual original console release anyway, of Mortal Kombat on the Super Nintendo. Once again, just like the previous video, this is how 90s kids, including myself, played games. This is what games looked like in the 90s. These big, thick plastic cartridges. Long before the days of digital releases and discs. And all the way over here, we have the actual console, the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. So we're gonna pop, actually before we pop our cartridge in, I'm gonna do what all 90s kids did back in the day. Blow into the cartridge. Pop in the cartridge. Turn on my Super Nintendo. Put my phone back in its place. Everyone, sit back, relax, and more importantly, enjoy the video. This Goro smashing a claim out of the way. He don't like a claim. So I'm going to give a shout out now to my fantastic subs. Shout out and please subscribe to the following. Shout out to Galaxy Gamer. Check out his channel. He's got amazing content. Sub to him. Also, Chad Middleton, Aidan Denston, Milkman. I'm choking with the hype. Milkman the Gamer and Ash. So this is the original console release of Mortal Kombat. I'm not in that winning streak, by the way. I wish I was. Johnny Cage, a martial arts superstar trained by masters from around the world. Cage uses his talents on the big screen. He is the current box office champ and star of such movies as Dragon Fist. That's all I could read. I read very slowly. Goro lives. A 2,000-year-old half-human dragon, Goro remains undefeated for the past 500 years. He won the title of Grand Champion by defeating Kung Lao, Shaolin fighting monk. It was during this time that the tournament fell into the hands of Shang Tsung and was corrupted. I had to read fast because, back in the 90s, we didn't have cutscenes back in the 90s, so we had these text dialogue for our opening intros. So it was hard, really. Okay, so in the original console release of Mortal Kombat, as opposed to the port that was released on the Sega Master System, you get to play as Kano. So maybe I'll start with Kano, even though I don't even know Kano's moveset. I love Kano in the Mortal Kombat movie. I love doing his dialogue when he meets Sonya Blade for the first time in that movie. I'll do it again. Hello, baby. Did you miss me? I just love doing it, even though I'm terrible. Oh my god! Speaking of Sonya Blade, it's Kano versus Sonya Blade. I was watching the movie last night, so I'm so hyped for this. I think Sonya Blade is going to kick my ass. Because I have no idea how to do Kano's moves. Like, I was never really good at the original Mortal Kombat games. I will admit that live. Well, not live, because YouTube won't let me go live on my mobile phone. Apparently, I need 1,000 subs. I don't even think Shao Kahn, the Emperor of Outworld, has 1,000 subs, YouTube. Come on. So it's not live. But I will admit, on my pre-recorded video, that I was terrible at the original console release. I just have no idea how to do his moves. I could look them up online, but I'm currently recording this video on my phone, so that would be pretty much impossible. But nonetheless, I have kicked Sonya Blade's ass. That's a bit. I did a special move at the end. Just give me a second. I'm going to turn the volume up. You're going to see half of my body in the video. I just knocked something. Okay, that's a little bit better. That's better. And now it's Kano versus Sub-Zero. Kano, the criminal mercenary of the criminal organization, the Black Dragon, versus the Lin Kuei ninja warrior, Iceman himself, Sub-Zero. Oh, I should point out there's no blood in the Super Nintendo version of Mortal Kombat. That was very controversial back in the early 90s. You see, back in the early 90s, Nintendo were very, 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 very kid-friendly, family-friendly. They didn't really want gory, violent games on their consoles originally. So yeah, Mortal Kombat 1 on the Super Nintendo did not have blood because this game was an extremely violent game in the arcades. Is this still recording? Yeah, I get an incoming call, but I can't accept it. I can't accept the call. I'm still recording, right? Am I back? Yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that. Incoming call. It's now Kano versus Scorpion. The undead Shuryu. Ninja. Who was killed along with his family and clan, and for many, many years he blamed he's dead, his family's dead, and his clan's dead on Sub-Zero, the Lin Kuei ninja warrior. But it actually wasn't Sub-Zero who did it. It was Quan Chi, the evil sorcerer from the Netherrealm. But nonetheless, Scorpion didn't know that. Scorpion thought it was Sub-Zero, so he killed him. So Scorpion has a very tragic story. I like Scorpion's story, to be quite honest with you. I don't know Kano's moves. I thought I'd pick him because he wasn't in the Sega Master System port. Now you come here. Come here, boy. That's a quote from Galaxy Gamer. Once again, shout out to Galaxy Gamer. Check out his content and subscribe to him. Oh, there's an uppercut. So yeah, I was talking there about, oh look at this, test your might. So with this you have to break 4 pieces of wood by tapping the buttons very quickly. I think I did it. Did I? So I was talking, so when Mortal Kombat released in the arcade, because that's where the game originally released, it was an extremely violent game. I mean, there was blood and gore, and that was crazy for that time because, you know, back in the early 90s, okay, like video games were played primarily by kids, you know, so kids would play these games. So the parents were like, oh my god, there's heads being ripped off, there's hearts being ripped out, there's bodies being sliced in half. My kids can't play this, and there was huge controversy. The game almost got banned. So like Nintendo, with its kid-friendly image, didn't really want that game. Well, not that they didn't want the game on their console, because they knew how popular the game was, and of course they wanted the game on their console. But it didn't have the blood, as you can see. It has sweat instead. However, with the release of Mortal Kombat 2, Nintendo knew that they had no choice but to include the blood and gore, because it was one of the selling points of the game. Really, you know, it was what made the game so special. And plus, I think it was around that time anyway that the age rating system was put in place. So there was basically a little box on the game kind of telling you, like, you know, what age. Look at this. There's absolutely no blood and gore. He just fell through spikes. So yeah, the age rating let parents know which games were suitable for their kids' age group. So I'm now fighting Raiden with Shang Tsung in the background. Raiden being the god of thunder, protector of Earth Realm. And Shang Tsung is the guy who took over the Shaolin martial art tournament of Mortal Kombat and corrupted it. So he's just sitting down on his throne, watching the fight. Okay, I think when I die I'm going to pick Scorpion. Because I don't know Kano's moves. Fight! So yeah, Shang Tsung is just chilling out on that chair right now. Hey, don't you be throwing me around like that, Raiden. Oh, Raiden is kicking my ass. So it's great to be playing some classic Mortal Kombat. You can't get any more classic Mortal Kombat than the original Mortal Kombat 1. So it's nice. Nice way of celebrating the upcoming release of the latest installment in the Mortal Kombat series, Mortal Kombat 11, which releases on Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox One, PC, tomorrow, Tuesday, April 23rd. I always like to, celebrate a new release of a game by playing, the original release of the game. It really helps me to hype myself up. Look at my reflection on the TV. Can you see me? Next up is Johnny Cage, the Hollywood actor and martial artist. And we are fighting on Goro's lair. This is where Goro likes to hang out. The four-armed, half-human, half-dragon champion of Mortal Kombat. Because once Shang Tsung took over the Mortal Kombat Shaolin tournament, well, it kind of happened when Goro, basically Shang Tsung and Goro came along. And Goro is Shang Tsung's pupil. And he defeated Kung Lao, which was a Shaolin monk / warrior. And once he defeated Kung Lao, Goro became the new champion. And Shang Tsung kind of like just basically took over the Shaolin tournament from there. But I spoke about that in the previous video, so I won't bore anybody with that again. Even though I don't know Kano's moves, I'm actually doing pretty okay right now. Well, I just jinxed my... Talk about jinxing yourself. Damn, I just got caged. It's nice to be named after a Mortal Kombat character. My name is Johnny, obviously. And this guy is Johnny Cage that I'm fighting. Well, I wasn't named after Johnny Cage. I wasn't actually named after Johnny Cage. I was born before this game released, so... Look at those glowing eyes in the background. Finish him. So yeah, there's no blood in the Super Nintendo version of Mortal Kombat 1, but there is blood in Mortal Kombat 2 and 3 and every other Mortal Kombat game that released on Nintendo systems after it. Mirror match. Now I spoke about this in the previous video, but I want to speak about it again because I think it's an amazing part of the story in the upcoming Mortal Kombat 11, where past fighters meet their present versions, and it's so good. Like in the launch trailer for Mortal Kombat 11, which you really need to check out. I will put a description. I will put a link to the Mortal Kombat 11 launch trailer in this video when I upload it. You should check it out. It's an amazing launch trailer. It even has the original Mortal Kombat theme song playing in the background to get you even more hyped for Mortal Kombat 11. But there's a part in that trailer where you see two Kanos, just like we see now. But it has a purpose. Like, it has a purpose. You're not just fighting yourself for no reason. You're actually fighting a past version of yourself or a future version of yourself. So you see two Kanos. You see past Kano and... Well, they call it past and future Kano, but I like to call it past and present because technically that's what it is. Like, you're not in the future in Mortal Kombat. You're in the present. But you do kind of... over time, you do kind of meet your past self. So yeah, you see two Kanos, you see two Johnny Cages, and I presume you're going to see, you know, every other character is going to meet themselves as well. You see Liu Kang and I defeated me. Okay, I'm going to choose Scorpion now. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to having, you know, past and present Johnny Cage bump into each other in Mortal Kombat 11 and the two Kanos as well. So this time I'm going to choose, what time do we have? 15 minutes. Okay, I'm going to have one more attempt. I know I haven't gotten very far. I haven't reached, this isn't a walkthrough. So don't expect me to get all the way to the end of the game. Because I did say that I was playing Mortal Kombat 2 and 3 as well, and I am conscious of time, and I'm also conscious, more importantly, of my battery life. And I think I'm also conscious of just entertaining my viewers as well. So I'm conscious of a lot of things right now. So once again, we have this mirror match, two Scorpions. You will see this play out a lot more in Mortal Kombat 11 in its story mode. Because the story of Mortal Kombat 11, one of the biggest parts of the story in Mortal Kombat 11 is time travel, basically. Not time travel. Not so much time travel. That's the wrong word to use. What is the word I would use? Different time zones. Not time zones. What the hell am I saying? Oh, basically, long story short, as I said, past Scorpion will meet his future self, basically, in the story, and they'll have their own like dialogue and everything, which is crazy and funny. So it's actually one of the biggest things I'm looking forward to about Mortal Kombat 11. You know, is that cool element in the story. Okay, we're on to our first endurance match now, where you have to fight two opponents using the one health bar. So your health does not regenerate. And it's quite tough. Okay, I should focus on gameplay now. I talk too much. Well, I have to talk when I'm doing a stream. Or not a stream, but a video, don't I? But still, I gotta fight two opponents in the one round. Damn you, Kano. I will have my revenge. He's probably going to kill me, so I should kind of transition into the next part of this video. I play Mortal Kombat 2. So as I mentioned, Scorpion is and he is the undead member of the Shiryu ninja clan. He was killed, his family was killed, and his clan were killed. And he believed that Sub-Zero was responsible. The member of the opposing ninja clan, the Lin Kuei. So Scorpion actually kills Sub-Zero. So in Mortal Kombat 2, which is the game I'm going to play any second now, Sub-Zero's brother makes an appearance. He's a Sub-Zero with a scar in his eye, although you don't actually see the scar in his eye until Mortal Kombat 3 actually. So that was Mortal Kombat 1. This is the game that created a franchise, a legacy, one of the greatest game series of all time. This is what created all the controversy with the violence and gore. You know, this is where it all started. But now, I am playing a Mortal Kombat 2, one of the greatest sequels of all time. So I'm going to now go all the way over to my Super Nintendo. You can't see this in the video. You don't need to, really. So maybe this video will be like 45 minutes, something like that. I forgot to turn it on. There we go. Mortal Kombat 2. So, as I said, Mortal Kombat 2 on the Super Nintendo does have blood, violence, and gore. I always like this intro. It's really cool. Also, the music in Mortal Kombat 2 is top notch. Fantastic. I wonder, can I read the story in time? I'm not going to be able to do it, okay. 500 years ago, Shang Tsung was banished to the Earth Realm. With the aid of Goro, he was the unbalanced, defused, and doomed the planet to a chaotic existence. By seizing control of the Shaolin tournament, he tried to tip the scales of orders towards chaos. Only 7 warriors survived the Shang Tsung scheme. Facing execution for his failure and the defeat of the dead of Goro, Shang convinced Shao Kahn to grant him a second chance. Shang Tsung's new plan is to lure his enemies to compete in an outworld where they will meet their certain death by Shang Tsung himself. Okay, that was crazy reading that so quickly. So basically, in the sequel, as the game just explained, Shang Tsung failed to tip the planet, tip the scales. Basically, Shang Tsung failed to basically fuck up the planet, fuck up Earth Realm. I'm going to choose... Oh, well, I guess I'm choosing Baraka. There's Shao Kahn at the very top there, the Emperor of Outworld. So basically, Shang Tsung failed in Mortal Kombat 1. He was about to die at the hands of... He was about to be executed at the hands of Shao Kahn, the Emperor of Outworld. But Shang Tsung managed to convince Shao Kahn to save his life when he came up with a plan to lure the Earth Realmers into Outworld for a Mortal Kombat tournament where they were sure to meet their death at the hands of Shao Kahn. Basically, Shao Kahn wants to merge his realm, Outworld, with Earth Realm using Mortal Kombat, the Mortal Kombat tournament, as a means of achieving that. So if Earth Realm loses Mortal Kombat, and if Shao Kahn defeats Earth Realm's champion, then Shao Kahn will be able to merge Outworld with Earth Realm. And that's what he's trying to do. So he has lured the Earth Realmers into Outworld for a Mortal Kombat tournament in Outworld. Double flawless skills. So this is Baraka. He is an Outworlder. So Mortal Kombat 2 basically introduces the realm of Outworld for the very first time in the series. So Outworld is another dimension, basically, another world, a whole new realm. It is a dark, twisted, corrupted realm. A lot of bad people live in Outworld. And the Emperor of Outworld is a very, very bad man indeed. And he wants to merge as many realms with Outworld as possible. So he wants to conquer the realms, basically. And he uses Mortal Kombat. He uses the Mortal Kombat tournament to achieve this. So, as I said, if Outworld loses the Mortal Kombat tournament, Shao Kahn will be able to merge Outworld with Earth Realm, which will not be nice for Earth Realm. So I'm playing as Baraka. He is an Outworlder. He is a Takatan, I think. So he's got very large teeth, very large blades in his arms. So he's a bit like Wolverine, basically. Baraka is, if I'm not mistaken, he is Galaxy Gamer's favourite character in Mortal Kombat. Once again, shout out to Galaxy Gamer. So it's Baraka versus Kung Lao now. Kung Lao is actually the descendant of the original Kung Lao, who lost to Goro. What the hell? He lost to Goro, which was when the Shaolin tournament got, taken over and corrupted by Shang Tsung. So Kung Lao has got a chip on his shoulder, being the descendant of the guy who kind of pretty much started all of this, started the corruption of the Mortal Kombat tournament by losing to Goro. So Kung Lao really wants to win this Mortal Kombat tournament and bring honor and glory back to the Mortal Kombat Shaolin tournament. And I am playing very bad right now. Will I win? Oh no. So you can see the blood is very evident in Mortal Kombat 2. I will continue, and I think I'll go as... I'm actually going to go as Sub-Zero because I mentioned a few times now, This Sub-Zero is not the same Sub-Zero that was in Mortal Kombat 1. The Sub-Zero in Mortal Kombat 1 gets killed by Scorpion. So in Mortal Kombat 2 and every other Mortal Kombat game after that, you actually play as Sub-Zero's younger brother. And what's really interesting is what happens to the original Sub-Zero. The original Sub-Zero doesn't just die. No. He comes back as an evil Netherrealm demon. The Netherrealm is it's basically like hell, basically, in video game form. It's basically hell. So Sub-Zero went to hell and came back as an evil demon called Noob Saibot. And the name Noob Saibot is also interesting. It's an Easter egg, basically. Noob Saibot is an anagram, well, not so much an anagram, but it is an anagram, actually, of the original creators of Mortal Kombat, co-creators of Mortal Kombat. So Noob is Boone backwards, Ed Boone's surname, the co-creator of Mortal Kombat, and Saibot is Tobias backwards, and Tobias is the surname of John Tobias, the other co-creator of Mortal Kombat. So a little Easter egg there. So yeah, I'm playing as Sub-Zero's younger brother. So this is really where the real bad blood between Sub-Zero and Scorpion kind of begins, because Scorpion believed that Sub-Zero murdered him, his family and clan, so he killed Sub-Zero. And then Sub-Zero's brother, he hates Scorpion now because Scorpion killed his brother. So it's like it's a big massive feud, basically. The feud of all feuds, you could say. Oh, there's the Emperor himself, Shao Kahn, sitting on his throne, a bit like Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat 1. You can see Kano is chained in the background there. So Kano does not play a part in Mortal Kombat 1. Damn you, Liu Kang. So we'll play a little bit more of Mortal Kombat 2, and then I'll finish off the video by playing Mortal Kombat 3. Now, what's also very interesting about the story of Mortal Kombat 11 is there's a new character introduced called Kronika. She is the Keeper of Time. And what's really interesting about her is she was basically controlling all the events of Mortal Kombat up until Mortal Kombat 9/reboot. She was controlling everything. She allowed all this to happen. She put all the pieces together. I mean, she is the Keeper of Time. If you're the Keeper of Time, then you oversee time, you control time. So everything that has happened in Mortal Kombat 1, this game here, Mortal Kombat 2, and every other Mortal Kombat game, all the way up until Mortal Kombat Reboot, Kronika was basically overseeing the whole thing, controlling the whole thing, allowing things to happen, allowing Shang Tsung to lose, allowing everything to happen. But it was only until Mortal Kombat 9/reboot when Raiden decided to send a message back to his past self, and this past Raiden changed things, allowed things to happen that shouldn't have happened, including the death of Liu Kang and other allies. That really pissed off Kronika, because Kronika was like, hey, what the hell, Raiden? What the hell? You've changed time. You've changed things. I am the Keeper of Time. You don't change time. So Kronika in Mortal Kombat 11 in the story is basically there to put things back in place, basically. So what is interesting, when I go back and play classic Mortal Kombat, is I kind of in the back of my mind, I'm conscious now of this character called Kronika, who is who's a real boss, basically. Like Shang Tsung may be the boss in Mortal Kombat 1 and Shao Kahn is the boss in this game, but the real boss is actually Kronika. Because she allowed all this to happen. Okay, I'm going to have one more playthrough. I'll go as Scorpion. So I should go through some of the characters actually. So new characters in Mortal Kombat 2 is Kung Lao, Reptile, Jax, Katana. You get to play as Shang Tsung, Melina, Baraka as well. But we're going to go as Scorpion, the Hellspawn. And we're fighting Liu Kang. As I mentioned in the previous video, Liu Kang is a Shaolin monk, just like Kung Lao. And he's basically fighting for the good of Earth Realm. So not only does he want to save Earth Realm from merging with Outworld, but he also wants to, put the Mortal Kombat tournament back into its rightful hands of the Shaolin monks, the Shaolin warriors. He wants to bring honor and glory back to the Mortal Kombat tournament. So that's Liu Kang's mission. That's his motivation, his purpose. And I was talking earlier about how past Raiden, changed the events of time, pissing off Kronika, the keeper of time. One of the things that he really changed was he killed Liu Kang. He physically killed Liu Kang. And that basically meant that Liu Kang became a revenant slave of Quan Chi from the Netherrealm. So right now in the timeline of Mortal Kombat 11, the present timeline anyway at least, Liu Kang is evil. He is actually the leader of the Netherrealm along with Katana. So that's just one of the crazy things that was changed. And that's what's pissing off Kronika basically. Kronika feels it's not Liu Kang's destiny, to be a revenant of Quan Chi. So that was Mortal Kombat 2, the sequel. I will now play Mortal Kombat 3 to wrap up this video. To celebrate the upcoming release of Mortal Kombat 11, hype myself up. So, here is Mortal Kombat 3. It's very faded. Very faded. Okay. I actually forgot there's an eject button in the Super Nintendo. So, that's pretty handy. Okay, the third and final Mortal Kombat game for this video is not coming on. I might have to turn it back on again. Sorry. I had to do what all 90s kids do. I had to blow into the cartridge. Okay, nothing is happening. Okay, I might have to do a few things. What am I saying? I can pause the video. Hold on a second, I'll pause the video. Here we go. I forgot that I wasn't live streaming the video, so I can actually pause. Ooh, I'm loving playing this classic Mortal Kombat. There is no knowledge greater than power. Mortal Kombat 3 introduced a lot of cheats, a lot of cheat codes, crazy cheat codes. Some of which I've never really gotten round to learning. You have been chosen to represent Earth in Mortal Kombat. Be warned, all your souls are protected against Shao Kahn's evil. Your lives are not. I cannot intervene any longer, as your Earth is now ruled by the Outworld gods. For centuries, Earth has used Mortal Kombat to defend itself against the Outworld's Emperor Shao Kahn. But Kahn becomes frustrated by failed attempts at taking Earth to the tournament battle. During this time, Kahn had a queen. Her name was Sindel, and her young death was unexpected. Kahn's Shadow Priest led Shang Tsung to make Sindel's spirit would someday be reborn. Basically. The reason Mortal Kombat was taken over by Shang Tsung and his pupil Goro was to help Shao Kahn, the emperor of another realm, Outworld, to merge his realm with Earth Realm. So that was what Shang Tsung was hoping to achieve by taking over Mortal Kombat along with Shao Kahn. So in Mortal Kombat 1, Shang Tsung failed. That pissed off Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn gave Shang Tsung an opportunity to live by lowering Earth Realmers into Outworld for a Mortal Kombat tournament. Shao Kahn failed that tournament, and he has now basically gotten so pissed off that he has completely invaded Earth Realm. So it's an all-out invasion. This is an all-out invasion. There's a Mortal Kombat tournament still, but it's an all-out invasion now. Shao Kahn has invaded Earth Realm. So that's what the Mortal Kombat tournament was basically there for. That's why Shang Tsung took it over. That's when it got corrupted. So Shao Kahn wants to use Mortal Kombat to, he wanted to use Mortal Kombat to invade Earth Realm and to merge. Sorry, not to invade Earth Realm, but to merge Earth Realm with Outworld, to conquer Earth Realm, basically. So there's a lot more characters to choose from in Mortal Kombat 3. I can tell you that much right now. Sindel, Cyrax. There is the scar on Sub-Zero's face. Again, that is Sub-Zero's younger brother. Striker, Sector, who I might as well choose. And we are fighting in this. I like the music. I'm gonna go with Warrior. Why not? The music is amazing in Mortal Kombat 3. Let me just say that. There's Shao Kahn himself. So you kind of see the team of the Mortal Kombat tournament kind of evolve. In this game, in Mortal Kombat 3, you learn the reason behind the Mortal Kombat tournament a lot more. As it was explained, Mortal Kombat was used as a way of Earth Realm defending itself against Shao Kahn and other realms trying to conquer Earth Realm. So if you lost Mortal Kombat, you lost your realm. Not only did you lose your life, but you lost your realm as well. Right now I'm fighting a new character, Shiva. She is Shakan, I think is what they call it. 4 arms, a bit like Goro as well. Listen to that music never gets old. So you can see the quality of Mortal Kombat has really kind of improved over the years. Obviously, in Mortal Kombat 11, it's going to look tasty, as they say. But yeah, it's just going to look so much better. Right now, I'm fighting Nightwolf. One of the cool things about Mortal Kombat 3 is it introduced interactive stages. Watch this. Wait for it. Hey, okay. You're going to have to wait a little bit longer for it, but there's interactive stages in Mortal Kombat 3. I want to show you instead of talking about it. Let me uppercut you. There we go. Boom, you can uppercut your opponent from inside the building to the roof, which is absolutely insane. So that's where interactive stages really kind of began. You can also run in Mortal Kombat 3, but Nightwolf didn't give me the opportunity to demonstrate that, unfortunately. So yeah, you really get the kind of in Mortal Kombat 3, you're introduced to the whole concept of Shao Kahn wanting to conquer Earth Realm, invade Earth Realm, and you really kind of find out like why Shang Tsung took over the Shaolin martial arts tournament of Mortal Kombat, why it was corrupted, why he wanted to win Mortal Kombat, and why Shao Kahn was so pissed when Shang Tsung failed, because he wanted to win Mortal Kombat so he could conquer Earth Realm. But he failed in Mortal Kombat 2, so he's now so annoyed, so pissed off that he is doing an all-out. Why is Night Wolf just standing there? Now Shao Kahn, the Emperor of Outworld, is using an all-out invasion. So he's not waiting for Mortal Kombat necessarily. He is toasty. I love that. I think combos kind of really kind of took off in Mortal Kombat 3 as well. I'm going to try and run now. I'm going to try to execute a run. There we go. So if you hold on the top shoulder button, the top right shoulder button, you can run. I had this game on my Nintendo DS. Well, it was Mortal Kombat 3 Ultimate, really, but it was a version of Mortal Kombat 3 anyway. Night Wolf, what are you doing? Oh my god. Night Wolf. This game also introduced, animalities. So at the end of a stage, at the end of a fight, you could actually turn into an animal and annihilate, kill your opponent. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that, but it looked good. So yeah, celebrating Mortal Kombat 11 by playing some classic Mortal Kombat. I'm going to have one more playthrough. So the story of Mortal Kombat really went crazy from here onwards, because once Shao Kahn invaded Earthrealm, all hell broke loose. I mean, I'm not going to go too much into detail because there was a lot of other Mortal Kombat games released after Mortal Kombat 3, but it just, I mean, Earthrealm just got a really bad time after Mortal Kombat 3, you know? Like in Mortal Kombat 1, it was just a tournament, basically. It was a tournament. You know, you had to win a tournament. Some of the world's greatest martial artists were picked to take part in this tournament. They didn't know the background behind the tournament. They didn't really know that there was actually an emperor of another realm, Shao Kahn, of Outworld, you know, trying to conquer Earthrealm through Mortal Kombat. They didn't know that. They just thought they were fighting in a tournament. And even the Shaolin monks, you know, just thought that, well, you know, we just need to get this tournament back into the rightful hands of the Shaolin instead of this weird-looking Shang Tsung. In Mortal Kombat 2, those same fighters, a couple of new fighters as well, but those same fighters were like, okay, so we have to fight another tournament. Okay, there's this emperor from another world. What the hell? Okay, so he wants to have another tournament in Mortal Kombat. Oh, in Outworld. Okay, that's pretty crazy. But in Mortal Kombat 3, like, it becomes an invasion of Earth. So everyone is affected by Mortal Kombat. Everyone is, like, in danger. You know, it isn't a tournament anymore. The whole world is being invaded by this otherworldly emperor, Shao Kahn. So, yeah, you see a real evolution of the story. Things get a lot more deeper. Oh, I'm fighting myself right now. Sub-Zero versus Sub-Zero. We'll see this in Mortal Kombat 11 as well. And this is a cool moment in the Mortal Kombat 11 launch trailer, which I will leave a link to in the description. Check that out. You actually get to see this Sub-Zero right here meeting his older brother, who became, as I mentioned earlier, became Noob Saibot, which is really, really cool. Ah, Sub-Zero. A green Sub-Zero. Ah, he chose green in honor of Green Herb Gaming. And you know what's really cool as well in Mortal Kombat 11 is you have character customization. So you can customize the crap out of your characters. So if you want a green Sub-Zero in Mortal Kombat 11, you can get a green Sub-Zero. I'm dead. Well, finish him is appropriate because I'm going to finish the video now. It's a little bit on the long side. Doesn't need to be any longer than that. So, I am extremely hyped for the upcoming release of Mortal Kombat 11. Once again, it releases tomorrow, Tuesday, April 23rd on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. I'm just really so excited to play that game. So I'm just like, I'm hyping myself up by by playing some classic Mortal Kombat. So I wanted to make this video. I hope everyone enjoyed the video. This has been Johnny on Green Herb Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole world. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.